In economics, there's what we call sine qua non, what you cannot do without. Sine qua non is something you cannot do without, or something that is ever present when you're talking about some economic concept. The same thing in our Africa proverb. Salt is a sine qua non to cooking. We believe that salt is life, that salt is something we cannot do without. And so we have come to the conclusion that very dark man is a sine qua non to the Nigerian society. Very dark man is somebody we mustn't do without, somebody we shouldn't do without, somebody that is a necessity to the Nigerian culture, that is a necessity to the Nigerian society. Very dark man, I pray that you live long so that our society will begin to have a positive change, because you are a check and balance for the corrupt Nigerian society. With that, I say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is TV. We are global and social commentators. Remember, all we preach here is good governance. All we preach here is Peter Gregory Obi. All we preach here is Olumide Osaibovo Akpata. All we preach here is Labour Party, because we believe that it is good people that will give us good governance. It is good people that will make the governance good. When good people goes into government, we will expect nothing but good governance. But the topic today is the very dark man is a necessity to the Nigerian society. I have a little doubt, because I was thinking, why is it that very dark man is always in the news? If it's not with a group of people, it's with an institution and all the rest. I was beginning to think, how would the Nigerian society be very quiet without very dark man? Was that really what I want? I have studied the whole thing and I've looked at it. No. Nigerian society needs very dark man. We must have very dark men. If we can have 20 of very dark man, 20 of Peter Gregory Obi, 20 of Osaibovo Olumide Akpata, we will be able to make a significant impact to that society. Because even very dark man alone has made these various impacts that I'm going to call for you now. First of all, now, do you know that last week, very dark man talked about Yaya Bello, the ex-governor of Kogi State, that this governor, EFCC, is accusing Yaya Bello of 80 billion, not million, billion naira. That is what EFCC can gather, can account, can say boldly that he should come and give an account for. 80 billion naira. You know, it has been back and front. Yaya Bello went to court, and the lower court gave him protection, sort of, that they should leave him alone. But what happened? There was a blogger who came out from Kogi State. He rained insults on very dark man. That very dark man should not, if not, talk about Yaya come for very dark man. But you know how very dark man is. If you tell him not to talk about something, that is when he starts to talk about it even more. He was not really talking now about Yaya Bello. He was talking about EFCC. That EFCC have no cojones. EFCC have no liver. EFCC has no power. That they were just making out that Yaya Bello is still working freely as a free man. Today, it's on the news. The Apex courts have given the ruling that Yaya Bello should submit himself to EFCC. Who say very dark man has no voice? If you believe very dark man have no voice, then you are dreaming. I don't know who that guy is, but he has a way of making things happen. Remember when Mohbad death, when everybody wanted to go and lynch Naira Marley, the stage was set. It was just to go lynch Naira Marley. Very Dark Man asks a question: who are those people that were with Mobile 48 hours before his death? Those people need to answer question. That thing took a lot of people aback, and some people now started attacking Very Dark Man, and they wanted him to shut up. And that was when Very Dark Man came out again that for these people trying to make me shut up, they must be hiding something. So the wife must go for DNA test. That was what scattered the investigation. Up till now, we are still looking for who are responsible for the deaths of Mobile. Then the cream of a thing. You know the cream of a thing, the organic cream products. Very Dark Man came out for them. And they thought Very Dark Man was an ordinary activist. They fired him with a lawsuit, thinking he will back out. At the end of the day, it was the organic cream that came begging. You know, Very Dark Man said, if you come for me, you are the victim. If I come for you, you are the victim. That is something about him that is making me want to know more. Who is Very Dark Man? Some have said that he's an ex-police officer. Some have said that he studied criminology. Some have said that he's just a normal human being that has took his time to study people and events so much that now he knows what to say to quench or inflate issues. Then let's talk about the influencers. Those influencers that were like, they were scamming people, organizing lectures or program asking you to pay, or probably to do adverts for you. And at the end of the day, you will be scammed. You will not be given what you asked for, and the money will not be returned. Very Dark Man came for those set of people. And before we knew what was happening, he was able to subdue this class of people. So that now, if any of these influencers are owing you, and you tell them, I'm going to report to Very Dark Man, they will call you quickly. What about the police? We don't do Very Dark Man. I watched, before he traveled to Rwanda, he complained bitterly about the police brutality. Although he said that his friends, he has a lot of friends in the police force, but he complained how the police are maltreating civilians, beating up people, abusing people here and there, citizens. And if you watch, a lot of people are beginning to send the message to the police that, do you want NSACs to part 2? It's because Very Dark Man has also touched on the police brutality. Then, last 2 weeks till now, the religious of a team, pastors or prophets selling soaps, handkerchief. In fact, Jeremiah have said that now he is not selling any spiritual material. It's for free, because knowing fully well that the only way he will not be asked to provide number is when he said it is for free. You know, this selling of handkerchief, water, oil, olive oil, whatever, and also has been long. But now the likes of Oyedipo and Adeboye have ceased. They don't talk much about this selling of spiritual products again. We don't know if Very Dark Man is going to win the case with Jeremiah Amotofefeyin, the prophet, but a lot of people are beginning to concede to the message, to what Very Dark Man is saying, that this is another form of scam. If these products are really working, give it freely. Help members of your church. So we are still waiting for that case, and many of the guys I've spoken to said, Prophet Omotofefeyin really has no case there, because if he's selling those material, the law require him to tell us the ingredients he used and it has to be tested by an authorized body to really see that it's not a harmful product, as it is everywhere in the world. Very soon, we will not hear Omoto Fofeyi talk about spiritual item again, just like many other pastors and prophets. Then this political issue too. That is why I said very dark man is a necessity. Is the man that Nigeria needs to be able to put things right. We don't have check and balances in this country. We don't have check and balances. The government is supposed to put measures in place to be able to check these excesses from the vendors of organic cream, from pastors who are selling all sorts of spiritual items, and even when EFCC, this is a government body, going after a governor that they think need to come and answer. Governors, EFCC have called you, come and answer questions. We have an information about you. There's a certain amount of money that we think it's in your possession or you cannot account for. Come and tell us what happened. So I am very, very happy that the Nigerian society is beginning to have a check. Maybe very dark man was sent by God. Maybe he has some forces behind him that is trying to put things right in Nigeria. I listened to Dr. Aboki, and he said something. The man that is going to change the society must not be an angel. In the history of the Nigerian society, people that will make a positive change are not supposed to be angels, are not supposed to be sent. He made an example like Fela. There were a lot of people who didn't like Fela because of his way of life. But we cannot deny the fact that Fela did made a positive impact in that country called Nigeria. Same, we might not like very dark man. Some say he talks too much. Some say he took him out for everything. Some say he don't like women. Some say he don't like the rich. Some say he don't like the bloggers, influencers. But there's one thing we cannot deny. Very dark man is making a positive impact in the Nigerian society, trying to build the society from a very bad position to an acceptable form of life for the Nigerian people. This is where we will draw the curtain of this video. So whether you like it or not, whether you are in love with very dark man or not, whether he prick you up or not, whether you hate him or not, you cannot deny the fact that very dark man is the person the Nigerian society need now to be able to bring a positive change to all our lives. Remember, this is Ini TV. We are global and social commentator. We ask you to please subscribe to this channel. If it's the first time you are seeing this video, I repeat again, this is Ini TV. We are global and social commentator. We ask you to like, comment, and also subscribe to this channel. After you subscribe, just press the notification bell button so that each time we make video, it comes directly to you. And for our returning subscribers, we say thank you, thank you, thank you. Remember, we love you, but God love you most. As it is the culture in this channel. We'll catch you when we make the next video. Until then, remember, Olumide Osaigbovo Akpata is the best man to be the governor of Edo State. The election is coming up September 25th. And don't forget, go and collect your PVC. Go and collect your PVC and vote for the man that will make Edo State okay. Edo will be okay. Thank you.